Hi, I'm Bill Moore, and I'm on a mission to bring alpha to your trading through the power of relative value analysis. If you're looking for candlesticks, then you're going to have to look somewhere else. But if you'd like to start trading like a professional, then stick around. So I made a new basket. I made several new baskets, but this was one of those new baskets. This is a basket of apparel manufacturers, and we ran it with absolutely no filters. Now, it has a few interesting characteristics here. The correlations aren't as good, but the RW coefficients are very strong. So I'm going to set the correlation here for 0.6, the RW coefficient for 0.8, standard deviation 1.25, our normal 5% expectation. But I'm going to go ahead and crank this up because there were several very good, well-behaved pairs here. So let's run it with this first and see what we find. Yeah, so when we do this, we come up with a couple, one of which is the one that I had looked at earlier. It's RL versus GIII. Does not have that great of a correlation, but the RW coefficient is almost perfect, and the historical numbers are great. And wait till you see this picture. Really, really nice. So this is the picture that we are out looking for. This is kind of like finding a nugget of gold. This kind of picture will make you money. So there's no question why it has a perfect track record, right? 7 times in the past couple of years it's been outside the second standard deviation and returned profitably to the mean. It's not quite outside the second standard deviation right now, but it's pretty close, and I would like to put this into the observe page, take a closer look. Yeah, this is a really good picture. And yesterday it didn't move up quite to the high, but if you were trading an individual product and you were drawing a resistance line, you'd probably put it right in this area, right? So it's getting up close to a place that looks like, it could be a trade. Obviously, it had a fairly strong move up yesterday, so take a look at it today. Don't just jump right into it. But if it starts to turn around, perhaps this is something to put on today. Let's look at it in the hitting probabilities. Okay, a nice strong mean reversion. The current value is at 25.29. Okay, let's run it with the 10,000 paths here. And when we do that, it says in 30 days, we're going to be below this current value 86% of the time, which that is very strong. It's also showing a very, very strong expectation value. And to get all the way back to the mean, which we may or may not target, half the time in 16 bars or less. So the mode being 6, that's quick reversions, right? But that's what was happening before. We had seven profitable returns to the mean over the past couple of years. So now this looks really good. I like everything about this one. Let's go back and take a quick gander here. What we're talking about is a beautiful picture of RL versus GIII. The ratio is 2.83. Correlation is not that strong, 0.62, but the RW coefficient is 0.57, which is very, very strong, in comparison to the correlation. The track record is perfect, 7 times outside the second standard deviation and returns profitably to the mean. So this is going to be the recommendation today. RL versus GIII. It is a short, so for every share of RL that you sell, you're going to buy 2.83 shares of GIII. Good luck with your trading.